It's Friday morning, and I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still with you, headed into this weekend. Definitely warmer than we've been pretty much the entire work week here, as we've finally got some warmer air starting to move in. But it's a trade-off. The warmer air comes in, but with a little bit more cloud cover. We're starting off with some sunshine this morning. Those high mid-level clouds will continue to work their way in from southwest to northeast as we go through the day today. We do remain on the dry side. These clouds are not going to produce any rain. Warmer temperatures, in fact, near normal tomorrow, even near normal today, and then we get up even above normal with some sunshine in here as we head in through the day on Sunday. So it looks like Sunday, the nicer day of the weekend. Unfortunately, though, it's not going to last much into next week, as another Arctic shot is going to be headed our way. Not as cold as the one we're coming out of, but still back down below normal for temperatures for the middle of next week. So, temperatures in the low to mid-60s with those high mid-level clouds thickening up as we go on through the day today. A decent amount of sunshine for the morning, and then kind of that filtered sunshine for the afternoon hours here. If you're headed out to football games tonight, cloudy skies, mild conditions, typical November-type weather, mid-50s for temperatures, and then we do look for maybe a spotty shower. Not completely out of the question, but I think the majority of the games should remain on the dry side. Now, overnight tonight, once we get past 10, 11 o'clock, that's when the rainfall moves in. And we are looking at temperatures into the mid-50s for inland spots and near 60 degrees at the beaches. I think the bulk of the rainfall is off the coast by tomorrow morning. And then we start to get some drier air or some subsidence start to take in on the backside of this system that's working its way through the area. However, I still think the cloud cover is going to hold most of the day tomorrow. In spite of that, though, mid to upper 70s, not completely out of the question. And, of course, we've got ECU taking on University of Alabama Birmingham for the last game of this season for Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. We are going to be looking at temperatures that are warming up rather nicely in spite of that cloud cover into the mid-60s for the game time, of course, to kick off at 2 o'clock. High pressure that was in control of our weather yesterday is now moving off the coast. It's starting to get that return flow going. And you can see that moisture surging northbound out of the Gulf of Mexico. Now, meanwhile, another storm system coming into the northern Rockies and the Pacific Northwest. That will be that front that will drive to us on Monday. But until then, though, you see those high mid-level clouds already streaming up through Georgia and Alabama. Meanwhile, we are looking at the rainfall remaining off of the Florida coast this morning. And so that's why I think that as we go through the day today, the high-level clouds will be out there. But we really do not get the rainfall in here until after sunset tonight. So here's what Future Track is tracking for us here. Again, you'll notice the southwesterly flow in the atmosphere, bringing that moisture right up out of the Gulf of Mexico, but also it's bringing the warmer temperatures along with it. Excessively cold air remains bottled up in Canada, at least for this weekend. Now, that will start to change, though. You'll notice how that upper-level ridge starts to build over the Florida Straits and the Caribbean, and that's going to allow that warmer air to get in here for us. Also, it allows that little system that's coming through later today and tonight to quickly get whisked off the coast. And as a result here, we are going to be looking for the confluent flow with the high pressure sitting out here. So kind of an east-southeasterly wind at the low levels. And that's why I think we're going to keep a decent amount of cloud cover around, especially for tomorrow afternoon. Now, by the time we hit into Sunday, you'll notice that the next trough starts to dig in with that press of the colder air coming back into the weather pattern here. We start to get more kind of compression here and the funneling of the heights. And as a result, I think that'll allow more of a westerly wind to start breaking up this cloud cover a little bit more, at least at the mid and upper levels for the day on Sunday. Now, unlike what we saw this past week, where the direct discharge of Arctic air came right in over us here in eastern Carolina, this one's kind of more headed to the northern mid-Atlantic states and the Great Lakes. So as a result, we are going to be looking at the potential for cooler temperature coming our way, just not as cold, as bone-chilling as what we'd had here over the last day or two. And then we do watch for that cooler air to kind of remain in place as we head on in through the first part of next week. Future Track shows those high mid-level clouds streaming in here, east-southeasterly wind. Again, maybe a spotty shower or sprinkle late this afternoon, this evening, but you'll notice as we get through 10, 11, and more so midnight into the early morning hours tomorrow, that's when the bulk of the rainfall should be moving through the area here. I think by sunrise, though, most of the showers should be moving off the coast, and you'll notice we do continue to hold on to some cloud cover, but there's some breaks every once in a while as we go on through the day tomorrow. partly sunny skies in here for Sunday, and then you can see that cold front marching through the Tennessee Valley west of the mountains on Sunday. Southwesterly winds and some sunshine get us in the low to mid 70s, and that'll be in here for us, that front that is, as we go into the day on Monday. Now, meanwhile, overnight temperatures not all that bad. We are going to be looking for, however, much colder temperatures coming our way for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week with another high pressure that is going to be in control of our weather. Hey, if you're headed out to the ECU football game tomorrow or potentially out to football tonight, you can go to iTunes Store or the Google Play and download our free Storm Track 12 mobile app for any of your devices. That is going to give you the radar. It's going to give you the forecast hour by hour, even the 10-day forecast in there, and more importantly, temperatures as well. Make sure you have yourself a good weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.